guys, James here again from Voltage Hire. Another quick video on functionality of Zap Map. We're going to be looking at different kinds of connectors that are available out there and how to filter them in the app. Initially, I'll go through how you can find the relevant charger quickly. There are a few things that will help you to do this. First of all, we're going to highlight in the top right hand corner here, you can see the filter icon. The main thing is connector type. You obviously need to know that you have a charge point that is capable of charging your car. As you can see here, the first tab is rapid, the second one is fast, and then the third one is slow. So typically slow, it is going to be sort of standard 3-pin plug socket style chargers. Notice how along this list here, the icon changes. Type 2 for AC is standard on 99%. I think actually probably 100% of all vehicles now in the UK. The only one that I can think of, especially on our fleet, that doesn't use type 2 for AC charging, that's for slower charging, is the Nissan ENV200 van, and that does use the type 1 here, but really everything now is pretty much type 2. We obviously provide the leads for those as well, so it wouldn't make too much of a difference for you anyway. Fast, that's going to be the equivalent of having a charge point installed on your driveway, so 7 kilowatt type 2, that is what you would normally have installed. There are obviously 11 and 22 kilowatts. Here at Voltage we've got 22 kilowatt chargers. It's basically 3-phase. Not all cars are capable of taking 22 kilowatt 3-phase electricity. 11 kilowatt is more accessible. Some cars that we've got will take 11, but not all of them will take 22. Obviously type 1 and Commando. Commando is, if you've ever seen one, is sort of like the electrics that you'll find on campsites. So they're there as well. It's just a different type of plug. And then we have the main one. This is probably what you're going to be focusing on, and this is rapid. So as you can see there, in a nice uniform list, CCS. Most vehicles now use the CCS standard. That includes Tesla Model 3s, Kia Neros, high-end Iconas, BMW i3s, Honda E, pretty much everything apart from the Nissan Leaf. The Nissan Leaf uses the CHAdeMO or CHAdeMO standard. There is a thing such as Type 2 43 kilowatt. That's mainly for the Renault Zoe because they didn't have a CCS plug, but that's, again, you're probably not going to focus on that, especially if you're not hiring from us. Then you have obviously the Tesla connections down the bottom, and it's very important just to stress that actually we're here where it says supercharger 120 kilowatt as opposed to Tesla CCS. The Model S and Model X still use the standard type 2 for their DC charging. They don't use the additional CCS charger, and when you hire a car from us you'll see that basically it's additional extra bit that's on the end of CCS that turns it from a type 2 into a CCS charger. But yeah, the Model S and the Model X actually use a standard type 2 cable, so it's exactly the same cable as you would use on your driveway, except for it's tethered to the Tesla supercharger, and the cable is obviously much more substantial. But it's important that when you use a charger Model 3 that has the new CCS charger, it's important that you use a CCS charger on the Model 3. If you try and use the standard type 2, it won't work basically. But so mainly, when hiring a car from us, what we're really interested is everything that is 50 kilowatt CCS and above. So we'll highlight all those. You can see I've now selected all those. Obviously you can choose anything else if you're hiring a Leaf from us, or the Nissan ENV200 van. They would obviously have CHAdeMO, so you can put them on as well. The general rule is that most manufacturers install a CHAdeMO and a CCS plug together, but it's not always the case, but most of the good networks will do that. But it's best to obviously have those ticked as well if you are in that vehicle, or vice versa. So we head up to the top right hand corner, we press apply, and then that will show you obviously all of these charge points that meet that criteria, which is for those 4 connectors. That concludes today's tutorial on the different kinds of connectors that are available when charging your EV. Any questions, give us a shout, ping us an email, no problem at all. We're here to help, guys, so get in touch. Thanks.